Hi there, beautiful beings. How are you today? How are you feeling after the last few videos? I'm feeling so expansive, since I had that beautiful awareness that money is a friend and I see them in physical form and their name is money and they come and they play with me. It's like having a play date. Come, let's have a play. And I do the same with all of them now, with jealousy. Come, let's have a play. Let's play. Let's have fun. And the anger, I see them as physical beings. Each of them have a physical form, and that's their name. One is anger, and one is jealousy, and one is fear. Fear has a different physical form, looks different. But I see them all as friends who come. And I sit with them, and I have my cup of coffee with them, and we share a piece of cake or whatever. And we talk like a friend. Because all of these things, everything is energy. And that includes money. We seem to think that money is it's a separate thing. We've been taught it's separate. To keep us separate from it, you see? This is what people don't understand. When you see yourself as separate from it, you keep it separate from it. From you. You keep it separate from you. And so how can it come and play with you if you're rejecting it, if you're keeping it at a distance, if you have resistance to it? Why would it want to come and play with you? When I was doing this beautiful course around money, understanding our relationship with it, and we had to make a list of all our thoughts about it. And when I looked at this list, I thought, why would money want to come and play with me? If someone thought those things about me, I wouldn't want to hang around them. Money is evil. Money is bad. Only bad people have money. If I don't want to be a bad person, I can't have it. Or at least not have lots of it. I just need to have enough to pay my bills and be a good citizen, and that's it. That's my relationship with money. But you stay there, way over there, because only bad people have you. You're evil, according to the church. You're evil. Stay over there. Money's the root of all evil. I don't want to be your friend. Would you want to be a friend to that? Think about it. So as I looked at my list, and it was a long list of all the old limiting beliefs that I had around money, all the conditioning, because when I looked at everything on that list, I thought to myself, when did I decide this? When did I decide that that's what I want to believe about money? Was I born with that? Was I born believing that money's evil? Was I born believing that the darkness is evil? Was I born believing that anger is bad? That fear is bad? Was I born with these beliefs? And every belief I looked at around money, I thought, I remember where that came from. That was from the church. I remember that. Mum and Dad. That was said so many times when I was young. I heard that over and over and over and over, and became my programming. And I remember that one. And as I went through each one, I remembered exactly where it came from in my childhood. How it molded my adult life. I was watching, observing how those beliefs created my relationship all through with money. And then one by one, I started to look at them, and I realized, well, that one's not true. Money's not evil. It's not good or bad. It's neither here nor there. Money is energy. Everything is energy. Now, when you understand the oneness, when you connect back with the love that you are, and you understand that everything is spirit, everything without exception, my beautiful beings, everything, then money is energy as well. Money is spirit as well. Money is love as well. And in every moment, it is loving you. Whatever your beliefs are, whatever you are creating, money is respecting you. It cannot go against your beliefs. If you believe that it's evil, that it's bad, that only bad people have it, it can't come and play with you. It can't be your friend. Friends don't hang around people that are bad, that are evil, that are, you know, they don't want to hang around people like that. Like the people that you choose as your friend. You want people that make you feel good. You want people that see you, that accept you as you are. Think of all the qualities that you look for in your friends. Someone who listens, someone who loves you as you are. Money can be that for you. But that can only happen if you change the way you look at it. As Wayne Dyer used to say, you know, the things that you look at change when you change the way you look at them. It can't be any other way. If you keep the same thoughts about something, that it's bad, that it's evil, that it's whatever other beliefs, I encourage you today to sit with it. Because for so many of us, we've been using money to limit our experience here. And then we feel confined. We feel we can't do things because of the money in my bank account doesn't allow me to do this or that or the other. I only have enough to pay the bills. But that's because of your beliefs about it, your beliefs about money. You're not seeing the truth of it, that you are in a relationship with it, just like you are with everything else, just like you are in a relationship with spirit, just like you are in a relationship with your kids, with your parents, with your partners, with everything around you, everything in your life. You are in relationship with, and it doesn't have to be a human being, everything, including money. You are in a relationship with it. Why? Because you are energy and so is money. You're both energy. And how you're interacting with it is how it's showing up for you. So today we encourage you to make your list of all the things you think about money, all your beliefs, all your thoughts, every single bit of programming that you've taken on in childhood. Write it all down. We really encourage you to do that. Look at it today. Look at that list. Really have a look at it. And then sit with each one. Where did that come from? Is it true? Is it true? Once you've established, oh, okay, that came from, say, my parents, or that came from church, or that came from school. Maybe you learnt it at school. Who knows? But wherever it came from, go back to, okay, where did I get that from? Because I wasn't born with it. Where did that come from? Is it ancestral? Is this something that's been going on for generations? Because I feel, honestly, within this lifetime that I have had to do so much work to release ancestral doing, and that's just my path. But it feels like it's all being dumped on me. I have to clear it all for future generations. So what is it? What is the belief? Where did it come from? Where did I get that from? I wasn't born with it. And then really sit with it. Is this true? Is money evil? Why is it evil? Why? If it's just energy and everything's spirit, why is it evil? It's like the anger and the shame and the guilt and the jealousy or the envy. Why are those things bad? Why are we not allowed to express them? Why? And if you're feeling that anger, you're feeling that, whatever it is, that shame, Do you still repress when those feelings come up? Or are you sitting with them and allowing yourself to feel it and invite it in like a friend? Anger, come and sit with me. Why am I angry right now? What's going on? What is this saying about me? This situation, this person, they've just triggered this in me. Why am I triggered? Why am I angry? What's going on? And 99.9999999%, keep going with the nines, is stuff that you still believe about yourself that's not true. But you still believe it. And the main ones are, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to be loved by my mum. There's nothing I do is ever good enough. I'm not worthy of her love. I'm not worthy. So for me, as I was going through that, what was coming up was, I remember coming to visit Australia when I was about 21. And I stayed here for about a year with family, cousins that I have here. And when I returned back to South America, when I went back home, my sister was going on and on about every time I'd send them a birthday card or I sent them a Christmas card or anything that I sent. I think I had knitted a scarf for my mum that year and I sent that. It was like, to them, it was like, oh, it's the most precious thing. Like, she's so precious, you know, and she made such a fuss about it when I got home that it made me feel so guilty, you know, that like she was being overlooked because they were making such a fuss about me. That I never did that again. I came back to Australia a few years later and I never, ever, ever sent a birthday card or a Christmas card or any gifts. I stopped doing that because I knew that it made her feel bad. And so through her, a lot of the things, you know, I was really good at school, super successful. And I learned to shrink my light, to shrink myself, because with time, I realized that all of those achievements, every time I did really well, my mum was always on her about, why can't you be more like your sister? And it made her feel bad when I was successful. And so that's what was coming up now as I was thinking of that unworthiness, the shame, and all of that. Many of us don't even want to shine our light because it makes others feel bad. We've had that pattern our whole lives. Or we don't feel safe to be seen. That was one for me for a long time because of my beautiful relationship with Jesus when I was 5. And I was told that that's not safe. You can't do that. And then he disappeared. I mean, I couldn't see him anymore. But I've been shown that every time I was in church and I felt so alone and so abandoned, and I couldn't remember why, because in that moment he left, that he and Mother Mary were always by my side. Like, I could see them up, you know, in the paintings and all the things they had around. But I couldn't see them with me like I do now, you know. And that was part of my journey as well, to feel, what's it feel like to feel so alone, so abandoned? Because it wasn't, when my sister was born, it wasn't just my mum that abandoned me, but I felt he did. Jesus, it was the most important relationship I had. And he abandoned me so that I could have this incredible human experience. Incredible. I wouldn't change a thing in all of it. But the reason I wanted to bring up that fear of being seen or heard, because I was taught it wasn't safe, or to be successful hurts others. Again, you don't want to be successful or be seen or heard because it's going to affect others. You know, it's going to make them feel bad. And even though to me, I didn't love her, or, you know, I was withholding my love from her, I still didn't want her to feel bad. I didn't want to make her feel bad, you know. So perhaps in a way that was love, you know. But all those things, you know, when it comes down to it, when I really started to look at money and my relationship with money, I was using money to keep myself limited, to keep myself small. Because if I can't, because I don't have the money to do that incredible course that I want to do, or to do whatever it is that I feel, to expand, to grow, to be successful, I can't because I don't have the money. I can't afford it. I can't. It's too expensive. Those were the excuses. That's how I was using money. I was using money to keep playing that role of I'm unworthy. I'm not good enough. I'm not safe to be seen and heard. So I'm going to keep this relationship with money to keep myself small, so I'm not too successful. I can't get too big. And in the meantime, what's that relationship like? It's constantly making you feel bad. Because you can't do this and you can't do that and you can't afford this and you can't afford that and that's expensive and this is... How does that make you feel? It's so restricting. So restricting. And this is the prison we came to build in this lifetime. It's through money. Numbers in a bank account. When you think about it, how is your mind not blown? In past lifetimes, I've had so many past lifetime regressions of coming in as slaves. And so we didn't have freedom because we were already enslaved from so young. We weren't allowed to have freedom. So many lifetimes like that. So many lifetimes where my children have gone off to war, where I've gone off to war. No freedom. You have to go and do that. You're sent to do that. It's compulsory. No freedom. All of those are by other people. Your prison has been created by other people, by other beings. They're creating that reality for you. But in this lifetime, for so many of us, our prison is created mentally through the limitation of money. We can't be free. We can't be completely free to do whatever we want, to say whatever we want, to be whatever we want, because we're limited by this construct of money. It's absolutely incredible when you think about it. We are limited by numbers in a bank account. By numbers. 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 In case that hasn't hit home yet. Numbers. It's incredible. But that all changes the moment you realize the truth that money, like everything else, like your anger, like your parents, like your car, you are in a relationship with it. You are in a relationship with everything. Everything. Absolutely everything. And if your relationship is of fear, of limitation, of unworthiness, of not good enough, then that's the experience you'll keep creating. Because of your free will. It cannot go against that. If you want to continue to believe that you are unworthy, that you're not good enough to have, you don't deserve, whatever it is, then money will keep playing that beautiful role for you. It loves you that much, just like everything around you loves you that much. It is spirit serving you, serving your beautiful human experience. It doesn't judge that it's good or bad. Spirit is just here to serve you, the same as your beautiful spirit guides. They're not here to do anything for you. They're just here to assist, to walk by your side, to guide. When they know that this is part of your path, they'll guide, they'll send signs. They're like, oh yes, this is what your soul wanted. You know, this is what your soul is here to do. They'll keep sending you signs. They know they're working side by side with your soul. But your soul is the one that's running the show. And whatever you're experiencing, bless it. Bless it because it's what you're meant to be experiencing. It's not good or bad. It's not right or wrong. It's sacred. It's your path. It's unique to you, to what your soul is here to do. All right, my beautiful beings. We love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. Bye for now, my darlings.